You in charge, bro. You didn't record. I was making in charge of my camera.
What?
I guess.
The fuck is up, podcast / YouTube space? It's your boy, JaCrispyDDS. Coming at you with take 2 of Shit Talk with JaCrispy. And today, I'm here. You already did your intro, fuck you. With
Ade, it's your boy Ade. Life is So Productions coming soon, providing you with all the video production services and all that good jazz. And yeah, I mean, I'm usually behind the camera, but now I'm in front, and you should feel special.
You just mad because I came up with a really cool whole slogan. You're just upset. Okay, that's how I feel. Cause
I'm not denying that.
Confirmation.
So today, I really should have got some water. Oh, also, I'm not high. Hashtag professionalism. Today we're talking about a Blaxploitation film.
Blaxploitation.
Film.
Blaxploitation.
Who cares to explain the general Blaxploitation?
The general idea
get
of
it out.
Blaxploitation.
There you go.
The movie buff. I did.
So to me, the general idea of Blaxploitation is basically like it's just the 70s, maybe a little bit of 80s era.
70s, 80s. Yeah.
70, yeah. Around that era, it's just
before the 90s.
Yeah, yeah. It was basically just like the eruption of black stories in Hollywood, as far as the campiness and stuff like that. And you had comedy, you had the horror like Blackula, Dolomite comedy, Blackula horror. Then you had the action macho stuff. You even had some martial arts stuff with Jim Kelly and stuff like that. So I mean, it was just pretty much black people showing out in Hollywood, to be honest, And it just the time made everything campy, like everything pretty much was back then. Not gonna lie, but yeah.
To be honest, I thought it was a bad thing, like because
I could see
say
that.
Blaxploitation,
exploiting black people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was kind of like.
Yeah.
Now that you broke it down like that,
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yes, it was because there's not many black people in movies back then, so it was like, let's make our own.
Yeah.
As you can see with Dolomite, the Eddie Murphy, almost said the other one, the Eddie Murphy movie that he remade about Dolomite and his story, explaining how they was like, hey, there's no movies about us. Let's go make a movie about us. Or with us in it,
right?
So that I thought it was a bad thing, but it's a good thing. It's a good and bad thing.
It's good. It's both.
It's both.
It works,
but it works because now we're black people
Exactly.
on camera, looking beautiful,
Right?
Just making films,
glowing,
the whole shebang.
With like this shitty light making me look like this nice little sexy orange.
Orange.
I got a more glow over here than I do over here.
I'm gonna run for president.
Okay.
Real quick, I think they should lower the presidency to 30.
I mean, age?
Yeah, age.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Yeah.
100%.
But that's later. That's for later. Okay,
that's real quick.
Yeah.
That's for another podcast if we decide to, fuck ourselves over and get political.
I is terrible as in politics.
In politics, yeah.
Oh, I am too. That's why it would be so much fun.
Okay, so it's like stop it. Blaxploitation. Get back on topic.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it real quick, damn it.
So some good examples of Blaxploitation films, like obviously Black Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Good one.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Yeah.
Undercover Brother.
Man, hilarious. That's Eddie Griffin.
That's
Eddie Griffin.
You got The Last Dragon.
The best.
Like you said, Blackula.
Yeah.
Vampire in Brooklyn. Or no, was that 90s?
No, that was 2000s even.
That was 2000s?
I think
Early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s maybe.
That one don't
we
count,
got
man.
the computer.
Yeah, that one don't count. I take that one.
Okay, yeah.
Cause we talking about 70s to
Yeah, the Blaxploitation
89.
era.
Yeah,
So I mean, I would say like Foxy Brown,
Foxy Brown.
yeah, Friday Foster, all of Pam Grier stuff, pretty much.
95.
Oh, so 95.
No,
Oh, that's
it don't count.
Nah.
Because that's when everybody was like, all right,
Yeah,
established.
exactly.
We know what we're doing.
Exactly.
We have money, the white people's money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly, we're set.
Pretty much. What was another one? Bucktown. Which ones have y'all? The last time y'all watched one, which I don't know, it could have been a long time ago. Which was the last one y'all watched?
I seen Black Dynamite,
Okay.
The Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
Technically, Black Dynamite wouldn't count, but it does at the same time.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
because
it does.
Yeah, exactly.
and I. Bless you.
I swear I don't got it. I literally just got tested at work the other day. That shit came back negative. I'll put a picture of it in the fucking video if you need me to.
Yeah, I really like my cheeks. I'm sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
So
You take
the
that.
last one y'all seen? I think that's what
That was the last one I seen.
The
Was
last
was Black
one
Dynamite.
I've
Okay.
But my favorite one is The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Even though I hated it.
Yeah.
To be real, bro, I can't even tell you the last time I seen one. I'll be real with y'all. I ain't do no research before this motherfucking podcast.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
You okay? I'm like, you wasn't wrong. He was like, you ain't even watching no film.
I'm going off of pure memory right now.
Yeah.
I did. So I was watching one before I got here, one I've never seen, and it started off. I don't even know how to describe it.
Well, could you try?
Yeah, I could try. From what I've seen so far. So it was called Penitentiary, and it started off with a young guy who was just out in the middle of nowhere, like he was in the desert.
Mm.
I don't really even know what the hell he was doing. But anyway, the movie starts off with him out of nowhere in the desert, and the lady drives by in this big red van, and she basically like, oh, you need a ride? And then he just like, yeah. And he just got like this open shirt just out there in the desert.
Wait,
yeah, so he get it.
Wait. Why the fuck did you feel the need to tell us that the van was red?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a red van.
I don't know.
Wow, that's like so
I
specific.
don't know. I was just trying to be, you know.
No, I'm with you. I'm with it. You better tell a fucking story. Go ahead.
So, I'm not gonna tell. Okay,
Color the world. Color the world on it.
He get in the freaking van. I don't know why I say freaking. He get in her van, and they driving and they talking and shit. And then, of course, it's a 70s movie, so... wait, before I get to that part, she randomly picks up the fucking... What you call this? Walkie-talkie? I don't know what you really call it. Like, truckers, they usually have them.
Oh,
It's a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, it's a walkie-talkie. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know if it was a different name
It's the CB radio.
It's a radio.
CB, yeah, there you go. CB radio. That
It
was
does
what I was
both.
looking for. Yeah. So she was like, Charlie 1 or some shit. I'm like, what? What is going on? Because it's like a regularly like hippie looking van. And she just got like a little rose in her head. You know, black lady looked like she was mixed or something. I don't know. But it was just like so random. It was just like, she was like, Charlie 1 to blah, blah, blah. And he didn't even ask. He didn't even like, what was that? He just chilling like. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so then, of course, they get to the stop, and they talk like they're about to part ways, but then they go into the damn gas station / restaurant together, and I'm like, huh? But before they leave out, of course, they kiss. It's like, you just met this nigga on the side of the road. Like, yeah, she was like, oh, maybe I could see you later.
How can you relate?
How
can you relate?
First dates. You just meet the person.
You don't do that to hitchhikers, though.
I mean, but you just meet the person. You can
because I'm stuck on the hitchhiker part.
Yeah,
like, how do you relate?
You just be
I get first date, but that's only part of the analogy. I'm like,
technically.
Jesus Christ.
Technically.
You're not about to bullshit your way out of this.
When you're going to pick somebody up, they had to be on the side of the road.
This nigga.
To get in your car.
Says who? They could be in their houses. They wait for you to pull up.
And you park on the side of the road. They have to get out of their house to get into your car. So technically, it's a form, but it's not hitchhiking exactly. But it's a form of hitchhiking. I apologize for interrupting your story. I didn't want to, but it burst out.
It burst out.
So penitentiary.
So anyway, yeah, they get to the thing, and of course, there's white people there at the gas station / restaurant, And then she goes up to them, and I guess these were the people calling her over their thing. And she was like, "Oh, you guys call for Charlie 1?" And they see that she walking with the black dude. I mean, she's black herself, so I don't know, I didn't get it. But anyway, they saw it, they was like, "Huh?" And then they was stunned that she came in there with a black dude. Then he was saying something like, "Oh yeah," he was like, he asked his buddy, he was like, "Hey Bobby, did you call for Charlie 1?" And then it was like, "Oh yeah, I did." And then they saw the lady, and they was like, "Yeah, I don't want to have a, I don't know if she was a hooker, but they was implying that they was like, I don't want to have a night with no funky mama that." What did he say? Oh, that was just parlaying with a dusty nigga. And I was like, what is going on? Okay. And so he turned around, black dude turned around like, huh? And then they got to trying to beat her up. And so he actually sprung into action, and they start fighting. And then the thing was, he got knocked out. And then that's how he ended up in a penitentiary. So that's how the movie started. And from before I left, it was he entered the prison, and this dude named Half Dead who had a whole bunch of like soap. I think it was soap, but they made it seem like it was like rabies or something. He had like all over this area, and he was like just making noises, and they was like, "Oh, that's Half Dead. He looking for the nigga who he caught cheating, with his wife in bed. I guess he caught his wife cheating with some nigga, and all he remember is the dude's ass had a scar on it." So he was lining all the prisoners up, acting all nuts, trying to look at everybody's ass to see if they had the scar. I'm like, what is this movie? And so the new dude come in there, not the new dude, not the protagonist new dude, but some other new dude came in there, and he freaked him out. And then he was like, it's you. And he got to like beating his ass, and then he was like, show me your ass, like that. And then he showed him his ass, and he was like, and then he like broke out of character like Rabbit Crazy Cat. He was like, now this is an ass I would like to something. And I'm like, what the hell is this, bro? I'm like, I came with this movie.
In summary.
Yeah, in summary. in summary, it seemed like
in spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler. I mean, I only watched some of it, so like
that's not even accurate. I feel like there's a lot that he's cutting out.
Yeah. Kind of.
He's going off memory, so this is just a lot.
Well, basically, after Half Dead broke character, like later in the scene, he was talking about a boxing tournament to the protagonist, because the protagonist is now in the jail. He was talking about a boxing tournament, and I'm guessing that's going to be the main thing of this movie. I just didn't get there yet. And the dude was like, "No, I don't box." Then later, I was talking to Davon earlier. Later, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to break him in." Half Dead was like, "Oh, I'm going to break this yellow." He was calling him yellow nigga because he light skinned. He was like, "I'm going to break this yellow nigga in." And I'm like, "What?" And so basically that means he was trying to rape him. And the protagonist, of course, wasn't having it. So they was fighting, and he pretty much won against Half Dead. Damn near choked him out. And that's when I left to come here for the podcast. So yeah, so I don't know. It was a very crazy movie.
The plot twist was he just got out the penitentiary to get back into
just immediately back in.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because why is he in the fucking desert, open shirt? Like, what
is more important than water?
Right.
It's more important than eating.
Basically,
I like you, and I want you.
He keeps going.
Are we doing it the easy way?
Oh no.
Or the hard way?
Okay.
The choice is yours.
I want to know why they call him Half
DJ.
Oh no.
He said, "Oh no." I was just curious to why they call him Half Dead though. I don't
Probably because he probably
half like brain dead.
He probably is half dead.
He came into the penitentiary dead.
Yeah.
And he came back to life.
I was thinking half brain dead. That's what they were going with.
Yeah.
But
half dead.
To bring up the ass thing, no homo.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't like talking about that part.
In the Blaxploitation era that nudity was like
that was huge.
Huge. Like huge.
Like
from Black Dynamite, I saw a penis and I was like, whoa. Y'all actually showed it because they was talking about a dude with a what they was talking about? They was talking about either smoking cigarettes or drinking malt liquor made your dick little.
Oh yeah.
And when it was malt liquor because they was from the race war. So they was drinking malt liquor and it was like malt liquor makes your dick. Oh! And they showed, it was a big fat dude. They showed a dude with his little dick picking out the shorts. it was just
Christ.
poking out. I'm just like, y'all wild as hell, because they can't do that in movies today. You can't show penis.
Of course not.
That's dead.
That's that.
And
That
Black
was that.
Dynamite came
You can
out.
still get away with showing titties, but you can
Yeah.
You cannot
do
show
it.
penis
Nah.
or vagina.
Nah.
Well, yeah, or
Yeah, vagina. You can show a butt, which is like,
Yeah.
like it's
Position a
close,
little higher.
but angle that camera,
Exactly. Angle that
that
camera.
was the weird part for me.
angle that angle.
That long ass scene when it was in the restaurant on Black Top.
Bro,
When it was figuring out, I'm like, boy, that scene was long as
that
fuck.
was seeing long.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
See, I really want to, like, I can hop in terms of, like, Black Dynamite, the animation, because I remember that, because I knew about the
that's good
animated
too,
show before I knew about the live action one.
Oh, no.
They
It was the other way around. I mean, as when they came out.
Yeah.
But
the
they
terms of
definitely
being released.
put the there's a lot of references for the show from the movie.
From the movie.
Yeah.
Because the whole kung fu, did I tell you motherfuckers not to mess with me while I'm doing my kung fu? Who would disturb Black Dynamite while he's doing his kung fu?
Sweet.
That's in there.
Yeah, that's
And,
very much in there.
Bo, what the duck is his name? Bo, I want to say Bullwinkle. It's not
Bullwinkle. Oh, Bullhorn.
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 Yeah, Bullhorn.
Bullhorn does all the rhyming.
Yeah,
And
that's his thing.
all
His
rhyming.
niche.
He does it. It's
Yeah.
same voice. I feel like it's the same dude playing him
I
in the
think it is.
cartoon.
Yeah,
I feel like it is. I'm not sure.
it probably is.
I know.
He might have it. I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I haven't had anything to drink in a while, so it was kind of dry. I kept talking. I don't talk this much. You know this.
That's fair.
But, Bullhorn and Cream Corn, I think they're the same character.
Yeah.
They're the same, like,
Same
player in the
actor,
cartoon,
yeah.
in the cartoon, the same actor. I didn't know, it's a
I'm
lot of
running
famous people in
things.
that movie. That's what you really got to see. There's a lot of famous, like, a lot.
yeah.
Because, like, when I found the live action version, I think it was, like, on Spike or some shit like that. I saw the very end of it, which, you know, spoiler alert, doesn't he jump out of a helicopter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with a parachute,
Yeah.
and look fake as fuck, but it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Dude,
That kind of remind me of towards the ending of Undercover Brother. I don't know if you remember.
yeah,
He jumped
he did
out.
jump out
Yeah,
the
he jumped
window.
out the
He jumped out the window undercover.
And he had the
brother.
parachute. Did he have the parachute pants to open
Parachute
up?
pants.
Yeah, you had the parachute pants to open up.
Parachute pants. Now,
gotta remember. Like,
you gotta look up
right
parachute
here.
pants, but you
Yeah.
gotta put undercover brothers.
Brother, right?
Parachute pants, because parachute pants are a real thing.
Exactly.
They're a real thing that came out in the 90s. You know, MC Hammer had them. They can't touch this. You know, like,
Yeah, that movie is another good one. That's very hilarious. My favorite part is that Caucasian overload part, or the when he got the hot sauce in the watch. Oh my god!
Y'all said it's the final fight.
It was the
When he jumped
end.
out the,
Yeah, we jumped out the helicopter.
You probably could just find a picture. Of it.
Yeah. Or when the white boy went crazy and ripped off the dude's arms or something like that. The one white boy in the movie. What's his name? Fuck, what's the actor's name? I don't remember his name, but
I've never seen him before. Never seen him again.
oh really?
Well, I probably did. I just don't remember.
He was popular. I mean, he was like half of the plot of if you see Harold and Kumar, those movies.
Yeah.
He was like the guy they kept talking about, the one white guy who they keep seeing everywhere.
That was him?
Yeah, I think. Wait, was it? Actually, no, I'm not sure.
yeah.
I don't know. Somebody knew.
Dynamite. 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 Yeah.
Yup.
I wonder if they showed a white guy. I want to see if that's him. I don't remember now. Had to touch the throw up. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Oh, Neil Patrick
Yeah,
Harris?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh,
That's his
right.
name.
I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody know MPA.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's why you say you didn't know who he was. I'm like, you
talking
sure?
about the villain.
No.
I was talking about him. Like, I never
No.
seen him before. After that.
No, yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. That's what I was talking about. So, okay, that is him in there. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, that's what. But yeah, when he ripped he just went berserk and he ripped the dude's arms off and shit. That was so stupid. I'm like, what?
But,
And the whole Colonel's Fried Chicken and Dave
Oh,
Chappelle, like that shit
yeah.
is hilarious.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
4-piece
Classic.
nappy meal with a side of malt liquor or some shit. I'm like, oh my god.
malt liquor is the worst thing to the black community.
I'm saying.
Since after slavery.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting here like,
You're like, where am I going with this?
Yup.
I know what I'm doing, sir. I know what I'm doing.
Very curious. Very curious.
It's definitely top worst things next to cigarettes
Oh yeah.
and
Oof.
cocaine. No, not cocaine, crack, because we were too poor for the cocaine.
And cocaine.
Jesus Christ.
But I would like to talk about The Last Dragon
Oh.
and how
Ooh.
Bruce Leroy is the first Super Saiyan before
Yeah,
Goku.
Oh yeah.
Kind of came to this
Yeah.
conclusion.
He is the first. We looked it up.
Yeah.
The Last Dragon came out in 1985. Goku's first Super Saiyan appearance came out in 1991. Therefore,
Yeah.
we deserve our superpowers on the 21st.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that.
No, for real though.
Maybe
like,
we did
should-
get them. They're just slow burning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
gotta
do
be the
feel
case.
On black people time.
Exactly. Exactly. The powers on BP
Right.
time. Makes
Gotta-
sense.
Gotta get rid of it.
Makes
Gotta get rid
sense.
of it.
For real.
I know my senses did get a little heightened.
And
Vision is
sure enough,
like-
basically had Kaioken.
Showing up that.
Yeah, basically.
The glow.
Yeah.
And then I
you
saw
didn't
that
see
video.
that movie,
You
right?
had a pain destroying the bowling alley. So I'm like, oh, he got his power.
You didn't see that movie, did you?
Which-
Last Dragon.
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
okay.
a long time
A
ago.
long
That's
time
the
ago.
thing.
Good shit.
So it's like it's real hard. It's hard for me
Yeah.
to like really. I want to really relate, but I'm like,
I
that
would
was on
say
that was on me for not doing my research.
I had two gripes with the movie.
What?
What was it?
The woman was too old for dude.
Fair.
That dude
Yeah,
was a
Vanity.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a child. Even if he was 8, I know everybody's 18 or older, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But that woman looked like she was in her 30s. This man was like 18, 19.
What's the
What was he? What's that scene when they was in the car? Where he said, "I want to be cool." I forgot what he said. When she was like, "Oh, teach me the moves" or some shit like that. Yeah.
Ooh, they played with music.
Yeah, exactly.
Dancing.
Or when he was in the car talking about something. I have a friend that he was like, I have a friend and he likes this girl, but he doesn't know what to
Hey,
do.
help me out. Who is who?
Bruce
one?
Leroy.
It's
and-
Timac.
I know one of the dudes. Yeah, that Timac is Bruce Leroy.
Right. I forgot
And,
William H. Macy
I
was in
think-
there.
That's the old girl next to him.
Vanity.
Vanity.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He said, "Oh my."
Who was she dating?
She was for him.
For him?
Yeah.
She was
So in the movie, that was like
the love interest. Yeah.
Oh.
they looked like a grown ass woman. Like
Yeah.
she looked like really too grown for him.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, it's not. It's
Cool. Right.
because he was of age, so it's
It's cool.
cool, but it ain't
But,
like that's
you
like
know.
Yeah,
18
she was a singer.
She was the singer in the show. Singer and
yeah,
reporter.
the singer and the reporter.
She was too old for that, man.
Yeah, I gotta see the movie.
Like, I
again.
mean, if you got,
Ooh, actually, she was in another movie that I think I could. Well, I forgot when that came out, but it's called Action Jackson. It's with
I've heard of Action Jackson.
it's with Apollo Creed because I think that's the role y'all probably recognize her, man. I can't remember his real name.
Action
but Apollo
Jackson.
Creed, yeah.
But that, and then the ending where the cops came, because
No.
who called the cops?
Yeah, exactly.
Who called the cops?
That's mostly a lot of movies though. The cops just show up at
Just
the
show
end.
up,
Yeah,
like-
they just show up.
They just show up doing
Yeah,
cop shit.
fuck, what's his name? But yeah, that's
Yeah.
Action Jackson. I can't remember his name.
Because like
for
why?
that.
Like who called the cops, bro? That
Uh-huh.
was really bothering me.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Carl
It
Weathers.
was really
Yeah.
bothering me. Who called the cops? It was Shonuff versus Bruce Leroy, bro. They were in a warehouse by themselves.
Yeah.
They came to the warehouse by themselves. I mean, he had a gang.
But wasn't that white dude there too?
no,
that is-
Oh, he wasn't.
no,
Okay.
it was the Asian dude that was there.
Oh, okay, got you.
But he ain't go nowhere. He was
Yeah.
right there watching the fight. Everybody was in the one building by themselves. Then Bruce Leroy became Super Saiyan, beat Shonuff,
Mhm.
Right.
Show you
Alright.
ride.
Right.
And then-
Right.
So and then all of a sudden the cops came. So I'm like, everybody was tied up. Everybody was in the building. Who called the cops? Who saw you
Right.
walk into the
The
building?
building, right.
Who else was there? That's my thing. And I was
I mean,
explaining to my mom how this doesn't make
makes
sense. She
sense.
got my whole family was like, "What are you talking about?" Bro,
Right,
it
exactly.
don't make sense. That's like
It just
Like,
Like,
that's
the
like
police
me.
didn't just know.
they
No,
didn't just
yeah.
know. That's not like and they're in New York. They were in New York.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were in New York.
Yeah.
New York is pretty crowded,
Yeah.
but where they were at,
It was kind of
It was
secluded.
quiet.
Yeah.
it's very quiet. It's very secluded.
Except for all the kung fu
Who
chopping.
called the cops? Now, if you said the little Asian dude or like some random white dude or like some random female just saw people,
Yeah.
That looks suspicious. Coppers.
Come.
They're
There's hoods
suspicious.
fighting.
Right, there's hoods.
Then I'm like,
fighting.
why didn't they get a shot of that random person going?
Exactly.
Coppers.
The director.
There's a
said-
bunch of Negroes congregating.
Right, exactly.
the director
Kung
was
fu
like,
fighting
I
at
don't think
that.
It fit the story.
They
I
kung
don't
fu
really
fighting.
think it fit the story. I don't think it would work. It would fit the story. It would help me.
Exactly.
Because I would be like, who called the cops? Like,
Now
Bro,
we know.
that part when the little brother was like trying to dance his way out the ropes. It's just so many moments in that movie.
That was cringy.
Yeah, it was.
That
It
was
was.
cringy.
He was like, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, most things in that time period was
Yeah,
pretty
for sure. It was hilarious though.
But we thank him.
And what was it? Wasn't that the one Asian kid who was like very eccentric? His name was Johnny or something too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was just out there. I'm like, bro, calm down. That little boy was cool though. I like
Didn't
the
he
little
not
boy.
know how to do kung fu? And
Yeah, but then like by the end he was just
he knew how to.
yeah. I'm like, bro.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
character just randomly learns kung fu out of nowhere. I'm like, how?
That's me.
How did you completely learn this
And that
in
little
like
boy-
5
I
minutes?
would
feeding that
gladly
fat
be
nigga.
that character.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
gladly watch you how to fight. Oh, I just watched him. It looked so easy. That's
Right,
me.
exactly.
I would perfectly be fine with that. I'm a
Exactly.
It's
It's actually this is a side note back to Blaxploitation after this, but one of the martial arts movies I put on that list. It's about a girl who I think she's supposed to be autistic or whatever, but like she can watch any martial arts movie and she can like know that style. So yeah, and that was part of her character within the movie.
That's a superpower hero.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, back to Blaxploitation. What?
My brother has that power. But like,
Oh shit.
like he could look at like someone's face for like
Mhm.
5 minutes and draw it like photographically detailed.
Hey, that's dope.
And he's autistic.
Oh shit. Yo, well, yeah, that may be.
There
ring
was a
true.
show
Yeah,
about that. I think it was called A-Type or A something. It was about people with disabilities or like hindrances, but they were superpowers. Alpha.
Alpha.
I think it was called Alpha.
Hmm.
But it was about like this autistic dude that had synesthesia, but he could also see the future
Okay.
when he touched computers or gadgets. He was a techno-synesthesia. It was something that. And then there was this dude with a heart problem, but he got like super strength. But he had a heart problem, so he can't go super strong.
So he was like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
It was like a bunch of disabled people with superpowers. It was really interesting. Very interesting. It was this one villain that was a girl. She was deaf, and she could mind control people.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like one of the big plots. I was like, well, and she fell in love with the dude with the autism,
Mhm.
and it got weird. Not like the show was weird. Like their relationship was like weird because he was kind of like, you can't be going around mind controlling people, and she was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, she don't give a fuck. Like, you can't. I don't give a fuck. I think it's called Alpha.
Alpha?
It was on Netflix it was on early Netflix.
Early night, damn throwback.
I'm like, yeah.
Speaking of throwbacks, we gotta go back to the topic.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, we was talking about Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bruce Leroy. He was the first Super Saiyan. Like pretty much. Yeah. You know what I mean, like
That's it.
yeah.
And
Direct
then
your
go through and
pizza
then
to Daddy's Green Pizza. Yeah. Pretty much.
Alright, can I throw out an activity for us?
Go ahead.
If you had to make a 70s, 80s movie, what would the storyline be? And what would your head ass moment be?
Damn.
Ooh, what would the storyline be?
Actually, I don't know if it was too many of those that I could think of.
They would be.
But it wasn't too many Blaxploitation movies that had anything to do with
Scavenger Hunt in Vegas.
Okay.
You said what?
Scavenger Hunt in Vegas.
Oh.
Vegas. I was about to say was like superpowers. Like there were like some, but it wasn't that. That wasn't mainly. It was comedy, just like goofy shit, horror, and like just cheesy action, and it wasn't too much like super power based exploitation. So I'll probably make one about some crackhead or something because get super power.
You do have to do.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's got to be. It's the time period. Definitely.
Crackhead superhero scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
In Vegas. All right, what's your head ass moment though? And you have to have one.
The head ass moment. Oof.
Because it's a lot of head assery movies.
Yeah,
exactly.
So you gotta have you gotta make it the big one.
The big one. Oh,
Big headed, the one everybody gonna be quoting for years.
Yeah, you gotta have the boy if you don't get your like one of those. See how my brain just works?
Yeah.
Why would you need to see who took the biggest shit in the world that day? So badass and random.
Like I would say, like my movie would be.
No.
Rude.
For you.
I think maybe the reveal is like he the biggest crack rock like overloads his powers or some shit like that. Like the villain reveals his final plan to defeat the hero, and it's like a huge crack rock, and he overloads. But then, of course, he finds a way to defeat the villain. But like that was the villain's plan all along. And shit.
I would have thought like him getting sober made him stronger.
That's a good one too.
That's a
it was a kryptonite crack rock. He was like, no. And he sobered up, and now he's just like Superman.
Damn, that's real good. The one I'm thinking of is like, no, that's like a twist. I need head ass moment.
That's still head ass. It was very head ass.
A twist ending though. I guess the character finds out they are a video game character in like a 70s arcade video cabinet.
I'd be kind of pissed, actually.
Yes.
I would be pissed. Like, I'm watching the whole movie, and then it's a video game. I'm gonna walk out the theater.
Who wrote this?
Bro, then y'all go see JaCrispy. I'm like, I'll beat his ass. Of course it's him. Of course.
Whatever big house you at, I'm gonna pull up like, hey. Hey, come outside. Come outside real quick. I gotta talk to you.
He gonna give you that damn kick I showed you.
But to say people love surprise twists. That no offense video we did got like still like some of the most likes on the channel.
Love it.
I think it's got like 24, 25 likes. I'm like,
love it.
Yeah.
Love
like
it.
Nobody's like, yeah, well you can see the ending coming. I'm like, good.
Good. Jesus.
I'm mad that police truck was so damn fake. I wish I could.
Oh yeah.
There was times where it looked really good, and then I was staring at it a lot longer, and I'm like, nah, this looks
The more you say
trash.
it, the worse it gets. Yeah. But it's cool. It still works.
It works. It works for the effect what I needed to do.
But yeah, that was pretty. Oh, what was yours? Did you say?
I didn't get one.
Oh, you didn't get one.
I started to.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I know you started.
Okay.
I saved mine.
I mean, I know this memory card here got about a minute 40 seconds on it.
Oh shit.
All right, I'll be quick. It's gonna be. I want to make it about like Vampire in Brooklyn.
Okay.
But so it's a vampire story about this woman that becomes a vampire even though she didn't want to. But then come to find out, I guess the head ass moment would be her weakness is makeup.
Nigga.
So she accidentally put on makeup to look good, and it starts burning her skin off. So she got to instantly splash it off with the water, but then it's like holy water because her family knew she was a vampire.
Oh my god.
So she making it worse, and then she just ends up dying. But then she doesn't really die because it was a dream. So that'd be my head ass moment.
Yeah, that dream. That's basically what you just said.
I was saying like, so you be mad if it's a video game.
You said that was the ending. I said that was just a dream. That's not the ending.
Okay,
fair, that's fair.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Fair
I give you that. I will give you that. I got about 45 seconds left on this cam. Alright, I give you that.
Cool.
So we gonna end this and then we can pick it back up.
Yeah, I mean, I could just switch to.
Cause I mean, if don't nobody else really have like too much left on Blaxploitation, I'm ready to move on to just random topics.
Random topics.
Yeah.
All right then. This has been your boy JaCrispy Anderson the S. Peace, nyuk.
Please stop. Please.
God.
Slytherin face ass.
Stop it. He keeps going.
Gryffindor!
Right.
I'm
Potter. Head ass. So that's what your ass look like.
I'm ending my clip. My clip is ending.
Peace.